Some artists feel as though they are answering a higher calling. One such band was Allies, and in 1985 they put out a self-titled album that had several tracks that dealt with the presence of something bigger than themselves, something to live for, something to show them the path and the better way. And from that album, the second track, Second Chance. Already, this track is just brimming with excitement because we've got this epic entrance with open cadence, like strum, like one strum per figure of eight, while this frantic closed cadence keyboard is like giving this like luminous tone, but yet kind of choppy. Precision. And then we've also got this other synthesizer that's just sort of providing this trebly dark undercurrent, like this kind of like waveform. And so you know that a lot of energy and momentum is lying ahead. And then also hear those chorused guitars that are going like like. Actually, it's like the bass and the sustained synth, I guess, that are doing the boom that are like sounding off each figure of eight. Now we're in the closed cadence. That is such a great transition. Like when they go from like open cadence intro with like anthemic chords to like closed cadence lead into the verses. I'm thinking of like Behind the Lines off the Duke album by Genesis. First time around, you made it so clear. You gave it your best. You wouldn't settle for less. I'm going to have to really follow this since I don't see the lyrics printed out anywhere. I'm told your intentions were true. They just went. I remember. He's giving you a second chance. This is about redemption. His vocals there, the way he extends those vowels and the slight growl in his voice, really belting it out and giving a lot of passion to these lyrics and its message. You made a promise from the start. That you tried to keep, and now you can see. You learned to compromise in your heart. And as soon as it breaks, you take it away. That's quite quite a compelling like trade-off between the lead vocalist and the backing players. Let's see, lead vocals on this album are by Bob Carlisle, and guitar, bass vocals, Randy Thomas, electric and acoustic keyboards, vocals, Sam Scott. So those are the, yeah, Randy and Sam are like trading off, are doing kind of a call and response vocal with lead vocalist Barb Carlisle here. I like those harmonies too, right there. The extended, like vowels and such. Those rising da 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 da. The change of the lyrics right there, toward the way they do that towards the end of the song, where they take like the chorus line and maybe drop out a couple of words to emphasize it slightly differently. Like, whereas he had been saying he's giving you a second chance, he referring to the Lord. In this last time, he just said, "You've got a second chance." He's really like. Trying to deliver the message more home to the subject of the song. God, listen to him belt this out like. Just... Someone on YouTube years ago, when I saw the video, not to this song, but the one before it, Surrender, was saying, God, this guy is just like perfect for this type of music, his vocal delivery. And I can't think of a better way to say it. Yeah, definitely a vocalist that I imagine would be shortlisted quite often among like AOR greats if more people knew about him and he had a bit wider exposure. But anyway, this is like, and this album's widely seen as an AOR classic among people in the know. I believe it's regarded quite well on the Glory Days site. It's been a while since I've been there, actually. And in the AOR community, and probably catching on with some more people as AOR becomes more popular in the 21st century. This one and the one before it both seem to deal very directly with the topic of redemption, of getting in touch with the supreme force and correcting your mistakes and getting your life on track. And it's a message that you can admire whether you're a believer or whether you're secular. You know, enough said on that. Written by Randy Thomas, this track. And who else do we have on here that I didn't mention? Jim Erickson on drums, Matthew Chapman bass, and let's see, John Elefante is credited as being on this album. It's produced by apparently a relative, though, Dino Elefante. Yeah, John Elefante, widely known for his time with Kansas circa 1982-83. Yeah. Played on the albums Vinyl Confessions and yeah, the 82-83 period of the band, and was asked to rejoin after Walsh finally left the band for good a few years ago, but I guess after 30 or more years away from the musicians, he just didn't really, and at his age, he just didn't feel like stepping back in, just being on call for them like that. Anyway, Allies, the track Second Chance from the album Allies, released in 1985 on Light Records. The first of 6 albums that they put out between 85 and 92. For more Rubies and Sapphires from bands like Allies, see the directory of albums by American maximalist rock acts in the links below, and leave a comment on anything that stood out to you about this song, or if you had a certain interpretation of the lyrics that I didn't quite touch upon. Maybe it has meant something to you in your life if you've been familiar with the track. Like and subscribe and follow me on social media to know when the next video is coming out. And until next time, this is Aragon, the world's most ear travel trap maximalist, signing off.